Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is my first video for this specific playlist. This playlist is going to be about just maintaining Pokemon games, like my old Pokemon games. So anything that I do for modification for my games, I'll probably have it in this playlist. I don't have all of my supplies yet, but I will add to this video. So even though it'll be like weeks apart for me, for you guys it'll be mere seconds. So today, in the mail, I got one of my pieces of equipment that I need to modify one of my old Pokemon games, my blue version, which has a dead battery currently. Well, I mean, the battery saves, but I know it's dead because my original save is gone, so it's not completely dead, but it is dying. And it's the original battery that's in there, so I had to order more batteries. Not to mention the games that I buy in the future, you know, you never know the condition that they're in, so I got some CR1616s. Looks like it comes with a screwdriver and some other heads for the screwdriver. So this one's a Phillips, I think. Nope, it's Tri-Wing. So this is a Tri-Wing, and then it's got two screwdrivers to remove the screw for the back of the game cartridges, which I already have those, but it's handy. Just want to show you that. So I got a bunch of new equipment, okay? So I got this multimeter here to test the batteries with. I got this soldering iron here. It's currently plugged in and heated up. I got this thing to like help hold the stuff while I'm doing solder stuff, you know. And this is supposed to be like a cleaning tool to clean off extra solder that's left on the iron after I'm done. Batteries, those came with the batteries. They're just screwdrivers for the games. And I've got a bunch of solder. And I didn't realize whenever I tore this loose from that little hole back there that it would start to unravel itself. So that's extra solder that's to be used before this. Yeah, rookie mistakes, right? But I do have a piece. I feel like this should be enough for the batteries, although I might have to clip off more because I realized that I can replace the battery in my Japanese copy of Silver and potentially replace my girlfriend's battery in Yellow. We're going to test it and see where the battery's at. If it's super low, then we'll replace it. So just showing that, you know, this battery that I'm using is a 3 volt. And you can see it on the reader there that it is 3.0. So I'm going to set that aside for now. I've never soldered before in my life, so, but from what I saw, it can't be that damn hard. Actually, I have soldered before, but it was copper pipes. It wasn't something this small. But it's not like I'm using a blowtorch and like really, really thick flux infused wiring, so. And you can see how clean my blue version is just because I keep it well and I take good care of it. So this battery has, I think this battery may have been replaced before by the looks of it, but maybe not. We'll see. Well, I know this battery is probably dead. or close to it, because I mean, the battery works, I guess. Like, it holds saves, but I know that I've played through the entire game and lost a save. Also, this is the bottom, so this is the plus side. 2.8. Did I pay to have this battery replaced? I might have paid to have this battery replaced at one point. This is a good battery. So I was saying that, like, it doesn't look like an original battery, because the original batteries don't have the yellow ring around the edges. Not that I've seen. Well, this looks like it's a good battery. So, we're not going to replace this battery. But I know for a fact that silver version is dead. Because I've already tried to test save, and it's a no-go. Like 90% sure. Oh, what was that slide? Okay, so you can see that there's a lot of, like, stuff that hasn't been cleaned off. This battery looks like it's been replaced. We're gonna check the wattage or the voltage on this thing, because I know good and well. Can you? Okay, so if you look over there, it's auto reading 14.7, but if you look in the bottom right corner, you'll see a slight MV, which is not a solid, it's not even 1 volt. It's that dead, that it's not even 1 volt. So, yeah, we're gonna replace this battery. Well, while we're at it, might as well check yellow as well. So we'll set this over here. We're going to check yellow. It does save, but if the battery is nearing its end and you play all the way through it, well, you could randomly lose your save, and that's not fun. You know, who wants to lose their save? Sucks. That is an original battery. That's what they look like. No yellow ring. Alright. Plus side down. Let's see if we can get a read on this. We do not get a read. What am I doing wrong here? Am I not getting full I don't think I'm getting good. Oh, it switched to AC. Okay, DC. There we go. I was like, what? 3.1. This battery had to have been replaced at some point. Look at that. Look at that. So what my girlfriend has said is that she's had this battery, or this game, for years, and the battery has never been replaced in it. But yet it's at 3.1. So I'm like, I'm wondering how the heck... I don't understand. This looks like an original battery too. I am dumbfounded. 3.1. You know, there is a save on this game that my girlfriend claims is not her save. She claims that she played it and her game was erased, her save was erased, and overridden by another person for another save. So what I'm thinking is, she's either got her wires crossed, or somebody that she lived with that had access to this game took it from her without her knowledge, replaced the battery, and decided to play it. So, I have a pump. So what this thing does is you press it down. You hear that click, right? So when I press this button, it releases and shoots back up there and sucks a bunch of air in. So what happens is that once the solder is wet, you bring this down here to the solder, you press the button, and it's supposed to suck all the wet solder. This is also for removing solder. It's just like a wire meshy string. I think it's copper, more than likely copper. And the solder loves copper for some reason. I don't know the science behind it, but like when copper touches it, it just soaks it up. So it's just like a copper wick, essentially. All right, so let's get started here and get my soldering iron. I'm a little nervous, not gonna lie, because I've never done this before. But I'm no master. I literally just started doing this, so. Let's try to soak up all of that. Oh no, just Did you guys see what I did there? Look at that. Okay. Yeah, so don't do what I just did. That's alright. I haven't destroyed or broken anything yet. I think I soaked up a good chunk of the solder. Okay, so if we look here, there is no contact anymore. So now, should just be able to lift it up. And people that are really good at this, have been doing this a long time, they literally do it in seconds. Like this whole process that I'm doing. There we go. Battery remove. Wonderful. And then this battery will go this way. There's some old solder on there, you can see some old solder. It's camera's not wanting to. Anyway. We're going to place this new battery on here. What volt is this old battery? This is a 3 volt, but so is this one. So that's strange, right? They're different sizes, but they're the same. This is a 2025, whereas the ones I just got are CR1616s. And the only reason I ordered smaller ones because the 25s don't fit in the smaller games. And if I do happen to get any of the smaller games, which I have a couple that take batteries, I want to make sure I can utilize all of the batteries that I got, assuming that I got a 10 pack. Okay. So we are going to get this hot, like that. And we're gonna put a little more solder on it. I'm not gonna leave it like that, because I feel like that would come loose. You know, if it's like jangling around in your case. Yeah. See, I'm gonna put a little more solder on that because I want a nice little bubble on there. All right. So, how I saw people doing this. So you take the corner of the iron, put it on there, and then I bought the wrong wire. Alright. Well, I'll be right back. Alright guys, and I'm back. I had to go to the store. I got some proper soldering stuff. Tube of flux and some solder wire. And I'm going to just pop this open. Oh, I gotta turn the iron back on too. So, I also checked the melting point of this. And this is they had a couple of different ones, but this had the lowest melting point. So, I don't want to buy the wrong thing again. Like this stuff, this is electric. But I didn't see a melting point when I looked at it, and so I'm not entirely what this is for. But I saw a flux cord, and I was like, "Hey, I should get this." You know, it's like the same price as this stuff here, but I got a lot more of it, and I also liked how small the diameter of the wire was, meaning that I could take my time with how much solder I'm putting on, you know, whatever. But it's apparently got a very high melting point, and it wasn't working. So I went and I got this for extra because the tube of flux didn't really come with a lot. So I'm going to be using this now. So hopefully this bends a lot easier too. I mean that doesn't have anything to do with the melting point. It just means that it's a softer softer metal, but alloy, I guess. Well, I don't think it's an alloy. See, I don't know crap about metal, but wait for the soldering iron to heat up, and then we can get this going. Wonder how long it takes for it to heat up. I don't think it's hot enough yet, but we can check here. Don't really know. I mean, I've seen in videos how people use the flux. So they just put like a dab of it here. And a dab of it here. Like that, and then they like heat it up with the iron. Then I'm gonna have to use isopropyl alcohol and a cotton swab to clean that off. Got my isopropyl alcohol here to clean off the flux. No, I put it on backwards. Because you look here, alright, that says negative, and that says positive. I put it on backwards. Because the checkered or the scored side is the negative. See the scored side? That's the negative. So you flip it around. This has a plus sign on it right here. And if you look at these as well, yeah, there's one where you can see it. Right here in the corner, see that plus? That's the plus side, and looks like I put it upside down. That's weird. Okay. Fun. I'm making rookie mistakes. Oh wait, I'm a rookie. Oh, that worked. That worked quick. Okay. Okay. So maybe we do like the pump. Now, I'm going to put my iron over here on the holder, and we are going to clean off the flux that I just burnt on here. And I need to make sure that I didn't mess up any of the other contacts or any of the other solder spots. So we're gonna get my little magnifying glass here. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see through this or not. So we are just gonna make sure that there's one contact, but I think it's dark, but I think it's just because I got flux on it. Yeah, like I was a little sloppy and I kind of burnt the flux around the edges, but I think it'll be fine. See if I can scrub off the rest of the burnt stuff. Alright, now we are going to play this and see if it holds a save. Alright, here we go. New game. My Japanese is not good enough to understand any of this. This is obviously the clock. Oh, what time is it? It is 12:47. Zero. Sure. And there we go. Height. Do not understand most of this. I don't know a lot of words. I can read some stuff, but I struggle with kanji, obviously, like most people, and I don't know a lot of words. So a lot of this is, even though it's not gibberish, I don't know what the words are. Basically just trying to click through and make sure it saves. My name will be Ah. I think this might be the save. Nope, nope, that's not a save. Tojiro. Ah, this is the save. I recognize the, the screen structure. There was the save sound. Now, here's the test. Power it off. Power it back on. And if it saves, if the save is still there. Continue! Wait, what? I'm not understanding something. So I just looked this up, and apparently it means that the save is corrupted. So what we're going to do is start a new game, and we're going to try this one more time. Okay, now the save isn't there at all. Okay, so obviously our contacts are bad. So we're going to do this over again. I want to have the battery flat, completely flat against the thing. Or does it need to be? Let's see what it does now. Let's just see what it does now. And it's not there. Okay. See that? See that dark line right in front of my finger right there? That, yeah, I think I actually got some solder under there by accident. And I think it's creating a ground for the battery and it's screwing everything up. So that could potentially be my issue. Because if that is in fact grounding the battery, that's a bad problem. Now, let's see if we can get it to work. Ah. So I'm doing something wrong, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong. And I don't think it's the battery. The battery should work fine. It is a 3-volt. That flux could also be what caused the battery to not want to function properly. It's water-soluble flux. I think that's flux. Chip it off with my finger. Okay, so apparently it was the flux. And I did clean the board up just a little bit where in spots where I could, where this was getting a little close to here and so on and so forth, but let's see if it works. That I did make a save, and let's see if it held, because I already re-accessed the save once. There you go. So, battery replacement successful. So, even you guys that are new to soldering or have never done it before, you guys can do this too. This was literally my first time. I did take a risk with trying to replace a battery on a fairly valuable game, because this is a Japanese edition Silver Pokemon Silver original copy, but I mean I was successful. So we're gonna put this back in its case wherever I put that. Here it is. And that's all for this video. Stay tuned for more. And like always, I gotta catch 'em all.